Hello, I wanted to talk to you today about gallbladder removal surgery and kind of where that leaves you in your digestive function and how to maybe curb some of the problems associated with gallbladder removal, and then also just support your digestive function so you don't end up with nausea, constipation, or a complete inability to tolerate fats in your diet. So one of the first missing components after you have your gallbladder removed is bile salts. So your gallbladder used to make bile, and in that bile were bile acids or bile salts. These are very important for your body because they help you break down fats, and they also help you absorb fat-soluble vitamins. So the fat-soluble vitamins are vitamins A, E, D, and K. We probably hear the most about vitamin D, especially if you happen to be in the Northeast Ohio region. We're all very aware of vitamin D, especially in February right now when I'm filming this. So we're all very aware that we need lots of vitamin D because we don't get it from the sun because there's hardly any sun. It's the only sunshiny day right now and we're loving it. So anyways, A, E, D, and K are the fat-soluble vitamins. It's very important that you get these, and it's very important that you can absorb them once you're eating them. So the bile salts are what help you do that. And then they also break down the fats. So when you put food in your mouth, if it is a carbohydrate, starch, or sugar, it starts being broken down right away in your mouth by your saliva. And that happens by a digestive enzyme called amylase. And then you're supposed to chew it up and start breaking it down, swallow it, goes down your esophagus. When it gets to the bottom, it has to take a left-hand turn, go to your stomach. And so if you are, once the foods get into your stomach, they're mashed up and sent along, and you have other digestive enzymes. So the breakdown of starches starts in your mouth. But when you eat fats or when you eat proteins, those are actually broken down later. So fats, otherwise known as lipids, are broken down by something called lipase. Lipids, lipase. And so your bile salts help you do that, and your digestive enzymes, specifically lipase, help you break that down. So this is actually an underlying cause of why a lot of people tend to have digestive dysfunction, like fullness or bloating right under their rib cage when they're done eating. Or if they have some IBS, some constipation, different things like that, even like nausea and reflux, a lot of times is a result of just that digestive function not going well. So they might have not enough acid in their stomach to break the food down. They might not enough digestive enzymes. They might have not enough bile salts because they had their gallbladder removed. So a great way to get this, especially if you've had gallbladder removal surgery, is to take a supplement form. So we carry several different supplement forms. There's lots of good ones, but if you add bile salts into your diet when you eat, and you add digestive enzymes, maybe even a little bit of stomach acid, then you're not going to run into any of these problems. You're giving your body what your gallbladder used to do for you. You're going to absorb all those important vitamins, and ultimately everything's going to function. If your digestive tract functions better up at the top, then once it gets down to the bottom where it's time to eliminate appropriately, then easy peasy. No problems at all. So those are some important nutrients and components rather that you might be missing after you have your gallbladder removed. And it's as simple as just taking a supplement or two. We carry these in the office. If you want to message me, I can give you a link for how to get some. Not all supplements are made the same, so unfortunately, I stick to the brands that only sell to physicians because they have higher standards. I've toured a lot of the facilities of the companies that I use, or I've been on the phone with the owner, chatting about what's their lab like, what do they include in their ingredients, what is this like, what is that like, how is it processed, is it bioavailable? So we're asking all these really important questions because something, for instance, that you pick up at your local store, they don't even have to have accurate labels on that. There are some very lax regulations. In fact, they're almost no regulations to what they put in there, what they put on the label. So just be careful, look for fillers, do your research, and always, you know, if you have a physician that you can ask, like me, then it's going to be a better thing that if you just go through them and let them do the legwork for you, because that's why I went to school for so long, to be able to help you achieve health in the best way for you possible. All right, as always, stop and say hi, leave me a like, a comment. Feel free to share the video with a friend who you think this might help, and I hope you guys have a great day.